Okay, today we're throwing down 1960 Japan. It's been a little while since I've thrown down a Conquest video. I've been a little bit busy. I've got a lot of assignments and just things going on in my life. Unfortunately, this one is a very air-dominated mission. I think that's the thing with Japan, like, they give you this Fakida guy, and he's just so cracked on that Akagi that you just got to use air, man. So, yeah, I ended up beating it in less than 25 or something. I can't exactly remember how many it was. But I really don't get many of my tank guys down. I've been seeing that a lot lately in these 1960 conquests. I just don't get all my generals down. And it's because you've got to prioritise your money to use Air Force rather than putting down units, because frankly the Air Force is just stronger. You don't need to take out the units anymore. There's no point. It's a lot more efficient and faster to just do it using air. It's a little bit more boring to watch, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, I've been busy because I've got my weekends quite closed off. I see some people on the weekend, so I've been quite busy. You know, work through the week and then got things on the weekend. But I'm looking forward to getting back to making Conquest videos, because I eventually want to do a big series on Conquest videos and using only free-to-play generals. That will be very enjoyable, and I think in about a month's time I might start like a full free-to-play, like Let's Play. I don't know if that's something you lot are interested in, if you want to watch that. But I've got to wait a month because I had to delete my old account on my old phone. Unfortunately, because I don't have a Samsung Android phone, I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to wait, because I saw some people enjoyed it last time, so I might go back to that. In other news, there's also this is quite bad actually. There's a chance that my old channel, I might go back to it. I'm not fully sure what's going to happen just yet. It seems to be working again. So, yeah. I don't know if I will go back. I really enjoy this channel now, so it feels a bit weird to then go back to that one. Especially after a month. And I've grown so much in this month. I mean, to almost have 700 subscribers in just 5-6 weeks, compared to the number of subscribers I had. I don't even think I hit 100 subscribers in 5-6 weeks last time. So yeah, this channel has been pretty crazy for me. I've been enjoying it a lot, but I think the old channel just has it has all the videos on, so I don't know what I'll do. I'll have a look, see what's best. I'm not fully sure if it's going to work just yet. I'll know in the next 2 weeks. I'll know by the end of February if it's going to work or not. And I might do a poll. I'll do a video asking you lot what you think I should do. I'll do a poll, probably, see what you lot think. Do I go back to the old channel? I mean, it's got a lot more subscribers. It's got over double the amount this one has. Probably 2.5 times this one. So I can then talk to a lot more people and get a lot more feedback on videos and things. And it's just a more fun, interactive channel than this one, which is what I prefer, and it's what I want. I want more of a discussion to talk to you lot. I've not really been talking about the game. It's a bit of a slow start. You've got to get off the mainland Japan. I also prioritise my air on that guy because he is annoying. And I just try and get onto that city there. Is it Vladivostok? Yep. And just try and get my units out of that city. So I've got Mr. Manstein and Marshall down. I just use Marshall to take cities. The Brandenburgers are quite useful for that. Again, this is another game where I don't make a single naval unit because they've been registered as useless nowadays in Conquest. Well, not useless. You definitely could use them well, but I mean, when you're trying to do a speed run, well, not a speed run, but just try and beat the level quickly, there's no point. So yeah, that's that. Actually, I did put Cunningham down though, to be fair, so I guess that's something. But yeah, I'm just focusing on these lot first. I always call them the Middle East. They're not the Middle East at all. They are the Pacific Asian. Is that what they're called? Asian Pacific Scorpions. I think I did my last Conquest with these guys actually. They were a very fun one. They just give you all these insane units. And then you go take over the world. Now I was going to try out like a thing to make it so I can avoid the UN split, but it just didn't happen. And it was my first time playing Japan, it just didn't happen, so I was quite blessed I didn't have to do it. Because someone was commenting, telling me how you can avoid the split without having to just force cancel the whole game. So I was going to try that out, but then I just never had to. So that was very nice of the RNG to do that for me. I don't know much about the ET Tech news coming up either. I don't know if there's anything coming out anytime soon, or if we're just waiting up for the 1980 Conquest. I don't know if they'll release a new operation with it. I feel like I don't know all the news, so I don't want to say something that's wrong, but I feel like it would make sense to release another operation, because it's a huge time leap to 1980, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the war will look like, to be fair, because in 1980, I mean, the Cold War is still going, but it's not going as strong as it was in 1960, which is probably like the peak of the Cold War. So it'll be interesting to see what they do for 1980, or if it is just like a full alien Osborne Conquest thing. If I had to guess, I think it will be similar to this one in the way that air power just becomes king, and you shouldn't fight the units. My guess is that the units will be very strong again. That's what I would assume. They'll be even stronger than this one. But I think there's a potential that the Scorpions might never break on that one. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like 1980 is going to be the hardest one they've ever done, so I would just expect max difficulty on all fronts, to be honest. Anyway, I fear that I've not been talking enough about the actual gameplay, so maybe I should focus my commentary on that. Oh, this is another thing. I mean, look at this, right? The loading times. This video's in 2x speed, for anyone wondering. I do speed up the gameplay, but the loading time in between turns is actually ridiculous sometimes. Also, De Gaulle there. Not De Gaulle. That is not De Gaulle. Guderian getting absolutely melted right there. We should take out that guy. Okay, boom. I just make sure I take out him because he becomes a bit of a nuisance when you're trying to take over the Oceanic and Australasian cities. It becomes quite annoying. I've also been a bit lazy with these Conquest videos recently. I've been doing some pretty easy countries, so I think I need to go back and do a difficult one. So I don't know when it'll be uploaded, but the next one I do will probably be I think the United States would be a good one to do. I don't know if they're necessarily difficult though, but they'd definitely be an interesting one to try, just purely because they have to face off against Osborne straight away. So they could definitely be a fun one to play against. Despite all that damage though, Guderian does actually live a long happy life. Helps me out. But yeah, Fakita's insane. I mean, once you get, if you get that the upgrade, the level 9 HQ upgrade, where it does a zap each time, then you're just melting any sort of unit in your way. Later on you'll see I'm destroying them. So yeah, very very good. Yamamoto did alright as well on the heli, the Apache. There you go. Now it turns into a bit of an air war. The air war is definitely boring, but I feel like this game's always been, it's always been paratroops. This game's such a paratroop game. That's all you do. If paratroops didn't exist, then this game would be so much harder. I almost wish sometimes there wasn't paratroops, because it just feels like I'm just taking over a million cities. But I don't know. Anyway, here you go. You can see him. I mean, he's doing decent damage there, but when I actually upgrade the navy and he's doing zaps, it's insane. Anyways, to make sure I can get this video out in time for you all, I'm going to have to stop the commentary and just upload it. I would like your feedback though on what you think of potentially switching to the old channel, starting a sort of let's play from the ground up, 0 to 100 sort of style video. I'll be doing that in a month's time probably, if it's got any interest. And the idea of just doing Conquest videos with only generals who are not paid for, and also doing one where generals are only from that country. I think it could be really interesting. But no, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.